nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na!
playoff race heats up dito sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. And for the first time since May, we are coming to you live from the West Arena in Valenzuela City. Mark Nonoy has made a triumphant return to the Iloilo United Royals. He will be matched up on the other side against the Valenzuela Classic, who are looking to be led by Daryl Manliguez. That's going to be an elite matchup at the point guard position. Two speedsters gunning at it at the point guard spot. Iloilo versus Valenzuela for the final game of our Tuesday triple header here at the West Arena. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Javi Balanya alongside Coach Louis Gonzalez. Coach Louis, this is going to be a very important game para sa Valenzuela and of course for Iloilo. Although they have already been out of the playoff contention in the Southern Division, they're still looking to be spoilers to the bid of Valenzuela to make it to the playoffs in the North.
A must-win for the Valenzuela Classics in order at least to at least alam mo may pag-asa ka pa, though it's not in their hands already, dun to get to the next stage nitong ating torneo. But up against Iloilo, that's nothing to lose, that played well in their last game. It's gonna be interesting.
We're going to be talking about that later on. Pero let's introduce first the third member of our broadcast panel. Miss Mika Abesamis is with us at courtside. Mika, good evening.
Good evening. The West Arena is just about ready for this main game, and Valenzuela cannot relax for two reasons. First, they are playing in front of the Valenzuelanos, and second, they still need to get that 8th spot, as you mentioned earlier. But it's different for Coach Japs Kuan, who did great against the Bataan Risers. Sabi niya, pahirapan naman natin silang ng konti para damay-damay na lang. Have you, Coach Louis?
Maraming salamat, Mika. Well, it's going to be very interesting to see how this game progresses, especially because Valenzuela is looking to go for that 8th spot in the Northern Division. Let's discuss the last game of these two squads, beginning with the last game of the Iloilo United Royals. In their last game, they had a big win against the Bataan Risers in overtime. 40 minutes wasn't enough in this game, but Mark Nonoy really came through here after scoring 23 points in his return against Binyan. He scored 32 in this one with more help coming from Clint Doligas as well, who scored 7 points in overtime.
Oh, they were trailing all throughout in this ball game. Actually, Bataan really on its way to a victory here till that big fourth quarter coming from the United Royals, led by Mark Nonoy and Clint Doligas in the end of regulation. And sa akin, importante. Alam mo, bakit ngayon lang nangyayari na they were finishing strong in endgame?
This is a type of team that has peaked at the wrong time here para dito sa Iloilo United Royals. But still, you know, this is still a welcome news for the United Royals as Mark Nonoy has been playing well as of late. I mentioned he scored 23 points in his first game back against the Binyanta Takjel. But here in Bataan, he did an even better performance with 32 points, 8 out of 20 from the field, was very steady from the free throw line, 12 out of 15, plus 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals.
Oh, really has toughed the score sheet itong si Mark Nonoy in their last game.
And here he had ample help coming from Clint Doligas, who had 21 points. On the other side, Valenzuela, they are also coming off a victory against the Bicolandia Oragons in their last game, in which they were led by Mark Mantuano. That was a very dominant game para sa Valenzuela Classic, and it was a very important game once again para sa kanila as they move closer to their bid to get the 8th spot in the North.
Ito yung to get as much as yung mga victory in their last games. Ito ang ginagawa ng Valenzuela Classics right now. And that 98-54 win over Bicolandia, alam mo, hindi pa sila tapos dun hindi pa sila suko. So it means talagang ilalaban pa rin nila hanggang dulo till talagang makita na lang natin at the end of yung end result ng kanilang campaign. And in this game, they shot the ball way better at 58.3%. And especially this guy na talagang na-redeem na yung sarili niya in this season, itong si Mark Montano.
He started this season with the Yambro Weavers, but ever since he transferred here to the Valenzuela Classic, he's been playing well para sa kanilang koponan. Scored 15 points against the Bicolandia Oragons, 11 coming in the third quarter. And you get to expect Mark Mantuano to put out an even better effort here in this game against the Iloilo United Royals.
Very efficient in their last game. Actually, not just in their last game. 2 games already that he was really efficient. So let's see kung ma-maintain ni Mark Montano yung kanyang performance.
It's our main game between Valenzuela and Iloilo. Let's go to Richard Tapos for the introduction of starters.
MPBL Season 6 presented by Extreme. Now let's give a warm welcome to our starting fives, beginning with the Iloilo United Royals. At guard number 11, Rai De La Rosa. Forward number 29, J.R. Ongteco. At guard number 13, Gab Gomez. Small forward number 14, Clint Doliguez. Playing center number 15, Alan Santos. The head coach is Japs Kuwan. Assistant coaches Ethel Tahorda and Julius Sinon. Coaching consultant Matt Kuwan. Playing team manager Jay Habilosa, and the team owner is JJ Habilosa. And now, V-Nation for your Valenzuela Classic Dynacast. Starting at guard number 88 from Karuhatan, Valenzuela City, Brian Lakap. Coming in at center number 32 from Venteriales, Mike De Los Santos. At forward number 13 from Barangay Genti de Leon, Gian Rivera. Power forward number 8 from Malinda, Valenzuela, Alan Martin. And at point guard number 5 from Parada, Valenzuela City, Haley Ahero. They are led by the team owner known as the Coach Gressman, Valenzuela City's 2nd District Honorable Congressman Eric Martinez. Assistant coaches Aldrin Morante, Jolly Alar, and J.R. Villanueva. Coaching consultant Mr. Cool, Jerry Esplana. Assistant team manager J.B. Garcia. Team manager Errol Francisco. Co-team owner Voltaire Ora.
Our primary protagonists for this game are starting five, brought to you by SportsMax, powered by PlayMax, the official online entertainment partner of the MPBL. Win to the max. Gab Gomez, Rai De La Rosa, Alan Santos, J.R. Ongteco, and Clint Doliguez for the United Royals. On the other side, the home squad will be beginning with an all-Valenzuelano lineup here in Haley Ahero, Carl Lakap, Mike De Los Santos, Alan Martin, and Gian Rivera.
At least the privilege of this homegrown, a testimony of how Kong Eric talaga built etong Valenzuela Classic team, giving opportunities sa homegrown niya to start this game in their home turf.
First tip goes to the Valenzuela Classic. Lakap initiating the offense here para sa Valenzuela. De Los Santos goes to Ahero. Haley pulls back. The kick out to Martin. Drive inside. He was fouled. Alan Martin will take 2 shots.
What's good was nang ginawa ni Alan doon is was his strong attacking the basket, and I was able to fish for a foul. Will be given 2 free throws to start the game.
Alan Martin had 8 points against the Bicolandia Oragons in their last game. Played almost 13 minutes. That was a very efficient 3 out of 6 from the field. Doesn't usually start games, but here Coach Aldrin Morante, Congressman Eric Martinez, giving him another opportunity to prove himself in front of his hometown crowd.
Actually, the 5 playing right now really had played in their last 2 games. To si Rivera, si Ahero, Lakap, si De Los Santos. Maganda yung averages nila in their last 2 outings.
Lakap, stop and pop from 3. That's off the mark. Clint Doliguez was the catalyst for Iloilo towards the latter part of that 4th quarter. He tied the game to force the extra period and scored 7 points in OT to give them the victory. Talking about Clint Doliguez.
Shot clock at 5.
Doliguez puts it up off the glass and in for the former San Beda Red Line.
The one responsible, the one that sent the game into overtime in their last game versus the Risers.
Rivera gets it to Alan Martin. Matched up against Ongteco, steps back for three. That's off to the right side. Gab Gomez will set it up. You could see the conscious effort for Iloilo to slow down the game here and not allow Valenzuela to have transition opportunities. Doliguez knocks it down from the left corner. 5-2. Wala pang 2 minuto nakakalipas dito. Iloilo ahead by 3.
Elevator play.
Ahero. Sorry, no, that's Gian Paolo Martin missing from the outside. Ongteco to the left side. De La Rosa knocks it down from the outside.
Oh, 2 3-pointers already. Okay, for Iloilo to start this game now. Now they lead 8-2.
One coming from Clint Doliguez, one coming from Ray De La Rosa.
And you know, the Iloilo team, no, you know, sobrang promising to when we started. Alam natin sa akin na could have been a playoff team. And again, the challenges along the way talagang really had yung mga humps nila na throughout the season ay yun yung mga pumigil sa kanila eh.
Alan Santos getting a good setup underneath from JR Ongteco, extending that advantage for Iloilo to 6-10-4. Martin setting the screen for Lakap. Martin will launch from the outside. That looked short the moment it left his hands. There's some drums inside the West Arena here. Little zone being played by the Classic. Gomez to Ongteco, jumper from the baseline, wala. Alan Santos failing to get to the offensive rebound. Alan Martin with the basketball. Martin, floater, no good.
Oh, he's really been aggressive.
But he's missed his last 4 attempts from the field. Ito si Alan Martin. Doliguez gathers, puts it up, flips it in.
What a way for Iloilo to start this game.
On the other side, the quick answer galing kay Carl Lakap.
Ito yung sinasabi natin, it's really hard to play against a team na wala ng pressure, na they're just enjoying.
And that's why you see Daryl Manliguez and Mark Montuano ready to check in at the next dead ball para sa Valenzuela. Ongteco back to De La Rosa behind the line. That's short. Ahero gets to it. 4-on-2 break for Valenzuela. Good defense by Gab Gomez. Ongteco will also check out of the game para kay Chadi Rangel, and the spark plug off the bench for Iloilo, Mark Nonoy, will also be making his first appearance for the United Royals. We're now approaching the halfway point of quarter number 1. Montuano off the post exchange. First shot is in para kay Mark Montuano.
Alam mo yun, yung movement na yun came from the left side going to the right. Facing up the basket. He's so comfortable with that. Itong si Mark Montuano.
Montuano is one of 3 guys averaging in double figures this season para sa Valenzuela. In the 13 games that he's been able to play for the Classic, he's averaged 11 points per contest. This 3-point shot brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. That's courtesy of Ray De La Rosa of the Iloilo United Royals. And here he is with the rock. De La Rosa, fly-by move on Lakap, drains the jumper. I'm sure, Coach Louie, you're beaming with pride right now watching your former ward start off hot in this game.
And he's really had matured, especially na yung when he was forced to take over, to facilitate, to be the leader in terms of scoring itong for Team Iloilo. And what's good with Rai, he plays within the system. He will not force things, but will play at the best will always play to sa best ng ability niya.
Yan ata talaga, Coach, ang naka-indet sa DNA ng mga De La Rosa eh. System player. Santos off the glass and in.
Alam mo, asset sila eh. Wherever they play, laging asset sila. Because even if they're not scoring, they still gonna do the little things. They always be a team player. And sa akin, ang isang talagang common denominator, always been a best teammate.
Alan Santos extending that Iloilo lead to 8, double right now the score of Valenzuela. 4 minutes and 22 remaining in the first quarter. Clint Doliguez and Mark Montuano will be the two players featured in our player matchup for tonight. Doliguez averaging 8.8 points while Montuano averaging a little more at 11 points per game. 5.5 rebounds para kay Clint, 3.9 for Mark Montuano. More on these two players coming from Ms. Mika Abisames.
Sabi ni Mark Montuano, isa daw talaga sa maaasahan dito sa United Royals, si Clint Doliguez. Hindi daw pwede mag-relax around him. Sabi naman ni Clint, gusto niya ang pagiging competitive ni Mark as a big man. Speaking of which, Mark Montuano is praying to all the gods that they enter the playoffs. Sabi niya, dito ko kasi maipapakita yung tibay ko as a player. Played in the playoffs for Bacoor before. Gearing for the next round, he is trying to improve his low post kasi advantage daw talaga niya ang transition sa perimeter. Gusto pa daw niyang tatagan sa low post. Javi and Coach Louie.
Maraming salamat, Mika. Coach, what do you make of that? Mark Montuano, despite being at this stage of his career, still looking to improve.
Oo, ang laking bagay nun is even especially as a pro player, you know, the league is adjusting, the league is getting better. You know, as a participant, as a competitor in this league, you know that you need to get better. Yung rim run talaga ni Mark is one of the best here in the league. Pero tama yung sa report ni Mika, he's on point there that he really needs to work on yung kanyang attack back to the basket. Kasi medyo questionable siya talaga siya dyan.
Daryl Manligas, meanwhile, at the free throw line. 2 for 2, averaging 8 points per game this season. Ito si Daryl Manligas. Well, his responsibility, particularly in this game, Coach, will be heavier considering that the Classic are playing in this game without their lead point guard, Paulo Hubalde.
Oo, you just have to step up because he knows that role already. He got that role already. Pero alam mo yon, kailangan niya lang naman na ibalik yung gigil eh. Kasi sometimes with Daryl, minsan masyadong malaro eh.
Minsan naman, Coach, masyado rin magigil.
Oo.
Mark Nonoy was wide open for a 3-point shot. Kaya lang tumapak muna siya dun sa linya on the side. There you see Coach Japs Kuan taking over from Coach MC Abolition.
Oo.
Few games into our regular season.
With Coach Japs, ang unang-unang aabangan mo kung anong sapatos ang suot eh.
Yun na nga eh. Bago na naman eh, no? Rivog Sang able to fish for a foul against Leo De Vera. More free throws coming up here para sa Valenzuela.
And itong player na to si Rivog Sang, no, I hope for next season makakumpleto naman ng isang entire season. Because he's really parang malaking bagay ito to any team na paglalaroan niya. Kaso nag-hamper talaga sa kanya yung health niya. He's there, he's not, he's there, he's not. And parang hindi niya nakuha yung nakatapos, naglalaro ka na ng 6 months. Kasi iba na yung pakiramdam, no? Iba na yung kumpiyansa eh.
Ganyan ang naging trend sa buong karera niya, Coach. Even in college, that was the case. Had a stint with FEU, di na kompleto. Had to move out and transfer. Injuries continue to hamper him even onto his professional career. But Rivog Sang has always showed a lot of promise. The athleticism is there. Fundamentally sound player. Has an outside shot. And can also attack from the outside.
Grabe rin dumepensa. Hindi rin naman takot bumangga eh.
Naubusan ng oras doon yung Iloilo. That's a violation. So Valenzuela will have to inbound. The Classic down by 4 here, under 3 minutes to play in our first quarter.
And the 5 playing for Valenzuela right now, okay, with the current lineup, for me, this is their most potent 5. And that needs to deliver. Ito especially this guy, itong si Andre Armenion.
Armenion, wild pass, almost picked off by the Iloilo defense. Dennis Santos catches, puts the ball on the deck, bumped a bit by Larupay that altered the trajectory of his shot. Mark Nonoy forward to Omar. Larupay only has Armeñon in front of him, but unable to capitalize on that advantage.
That is one white shirt against 5 black shirts.
Manligues tried to leave it for Mark Montuano.
Again, that could have been his shot already.
A perfect case, coach, of what you were saying earlier na minsan masyado niyang nilalaro.
Oo.
Shadi Rangel only had a quick stint on the floor off the bench para sa Iloilo. Pinalitan siya dito ni Jay Havelosa.
Oo, so he was set up twice in that pick and roll but wasn't able to finish in the rim. Nandun na siya eh.
There's a coach's challenge here, I believe, for Coach Japs Kuwan. 2 minutes and 21 still to play here in our first quarter. We'll be right back.
The challenge of Iloilo was unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful challenge for Coach Japs Kuwan and the Iloilo United Royals. And there you see Shadi Rangel, I think, having that last touch on the basketball. Coach Japs believed that Mark Montuano had last touch on the rock.
Oh, that's a foul on Leo De Vera.
That's already the 4th team foul of Iloilo here in the first quarter, while Valenzuela still without a personal foul in the opening period. Montuano meets the basketball, being defended here by Leo. De Vera trying his best to be physical with Montuano. In the end, Jay Velosa gets the steal para sa Iloilo and forces the jump ball situation, which points to the side of the United Royals.
Ito yung sinasabi natin na Mark Montuano backing down the basket. That's one thing that he really needs to add in his repertoire.
Quite ironic, coach, despite the heft that he has. Madrigal from the outside, short. The tap goes to Daryl Manligues. Armeñon streaking on the right side. Armeñon will finish. Classic now within 2 points, 16 to 14. De La Rosa calling out the play here for Iloilo. Flare out by De La Rosa, resulting in a turnover. Armeñon leading the break for Valenzuela. Leaves it for Ugsang. Ugsang could not finish. Sorry miss by Reeve. Armeñon gets the counter steal.
Lucky for Valenzuela na nag-turnover itong Iloilo.
Sloppy play by both squads on the previous 2 possessions. Montuano 20 feet out. Jumper no good. Larupay soars for the rebound. A chance at redemption here para sa Iloilo. Madrigal waiting for the offense to develop.
High flex.
AJ back with it. Madrigal won't use the Nonoy screen. Madrigal missing badly on that outside shot. I tell you, coach, if that outside shot for AJ Madrigal has been consistent this entire season, Iloilo would have been in a much better place.
Oo. Actually, wala namang problema dun sa kay AJ Madrigal taking those shots. Talagang his look, he always hinahanap niya palagi yun eh. Ang problema lang talaga is the percentage.
Meanwhile, Dennis Santos, 28.6% free throw shooter, surprisingly so from the outside this year, getting a basket from downtown. This is our fast break of the game, brought to you by Sportsmax, powered by Playmax, the official online entertainment partner of the MPBL. Win to the max. Now it's Mark Nonoy at the free throw line. Nonoy yet to make an impact in this game.
But a quality of a player like Mark Nonoy, alam mo yung walang epekto sa kanya to. He can explode anytime in the game.
0 out of 2 para kay Mark Nonoy. Nonoy is usually a decent free throw shooter. Manliguez goes to the baseline. Santos fumbles, recovers, falls away with a jumper short. Last shot time for Iloilo. Manliguez gives it back up to Nonoy. De La Rosa wants a ball screen. Larupay goes back up. But De La Rosa takes matters into his own hands. 2 seconds left. Santos from near quarter court. That's no good para sa Valenzuela. That's gonna do it for our first quarter of play.
Valenzuela with a 9-0 run to end the first quarter. They were down 16-8 at one point in this game. Pero ang maganda, nung pinasok na ni Coach Kong Eric yung mga kanyang starters, yung mga kanyang magagaling na players, talagang nag-deliver.
Check out some highlights from that first quarter. Iloilo was off to a good start, but Valenzuela, ever since that bench came in, made a difference para sa koponan ni Congressman Eric Martinez. That's why they're up by 1 at the end of 1. This first quarter score brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. There you see our MPBL leadership on your screens, led by Operations Head Emerson Oreta, Marketing Head Seth Zamora, and Security Chief, the Peacemaker, Rudy Distrito, in attendance here at the West Arena in Valenzuela City for our Tuesday triple header, the first game day of the week dito sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. We're down to the home stretch of our regular season. Second quarter now underway here between Iloilo and Valenzuela. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Javi Palanya, joined by Coach Louie Gonzalez and Ms. Mika Abisames. First quarter field goal story, 7 out of 17 for the United Royals, while Valenzuela, despite leading entering the second quarter, only shot 5 out of 16 in that first quarter, Coach Lou.
Oo, nakabawi sila to end nung end part nung first quarter itong Valenzuela Classics.
And also, Coach, their free throw shooting really helped them a lot. They were perfect from the charity stripe in that first period, 6 out of 6, as Daryl Manliguez extends the Valenzuela advantage to 3 on the reverse. Yan, JV Kabunan is in the game for the first time for Coach Japs Kuan. Matched up here against Andre Armenion. Kapunan hesitates against Tugsang. Out to Gomez. Gomez flips it up. Forced shot is good para kay Gab Gomez.
Oh, was he expecting that?
I don't think so. Manliguez, I think he took one extra step too fast for his own good on that play.
Oo. Was it? Parang kahit ako, hindi ko ma-determine kung traveling o hindi sa sobrang bilis
We're going to have to look at it again. Coach Aldrin Morante and Congressman Eric Martinez trying to plead their case.
Later on sa replay. Sigurado na ipapakita ni Direk yan.
Kapunan trying to attack the defense of Manliguez. Stolen by Santos. One man to beat. Excellent side step right there by Dennis Santos, to the delight of the Valenzuelanos here inside the West Arena.
Oh, just so graceful yung mga ganyang finish talaga ni Dennis Santos.
Omteco will try his luck from the outside. No good. Rebound taken by Mark Montuano. Valenzuela will set this one up in the half court. Santos fakes the 3, steps back behind the line. All net para kay Dennis Santos.
And you know, if you have a combo guard like this, no, combination mo, if it's open court, etong si Daryl Manliguez will take over. Half court set, eto naman si Andre Armenion.
Iba't ibang gwardiya para sa iba't ibang putahe. Ika nga para dito sa Valenzuela Classic as we bring you this 3-point shot of the game brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. That's Dennis Santos hitting from the outside. Santos now with 8 points in this game for the Valenzuela Classic. The score is 24-18. We'll take a short break. The MPBL is coming live from the West Arena in Valenzuela City. And there you see the Valenzuelanos witnessing the game between the Classic and the United Royals as their home squad tries to improve their bid for the final playoff spot in the Northern Division. With a win today, they will tie Rizal and Quezon City at 14-13.
And suddenly, no, the place is packed already. I did not expect that it will be this full. Kasi parang pakonti-konti yung dating ng tao eh.
Kanina in our first 2 games, dami pang mga empty seats. Pero ngayon halos wala na.
Oo. Pero ang maganda lang talaga, yung suporta. Talagang halos lahat ng mga tao dito nakapula talaga.
Air ball by Clint Rodriguez on the first free throw. Quite uncharacteristic for a 70% free throw shooter. Mukhang nadalas sa kanyang
dumulas yan.
Kamay yung bola. 8 points in the game for Clint Rodriguez. 34-19. Elevator screen para kay Dennis Santos. Another 3-pointer. This time it's long. Montuano able to get better position against Jerong Teco, who was claiming na hinawakan siya doon ni Mark Montuano.
He got clipped there. Now, one question, now, itong si Sumido, Jer Sumido will enter the ball game, replacing itong si Mark Montuano. Kasi that's the question I'm gonna ask is, how long can this 5 of Valenzuela stay in this game?
Oh, let's see how this particular combination delivers for Coach Aldrin Morante and Congressman Eric Martinez. Armenion step through. Surprising pass to Ribog Sang. The good line just too strong on the shot there.
Sobra sa muscle eh.
Mark Nonoy from way downtown, short on the 3. Manliguez on the other side. Armenion back to Daryl. Manliguez playing ping pong with Andre Armenion. Armenion launches and missing everything on that shot.
Way off talaga. But then again, I like how Andre Armenion is facilitating yung itong schemes ng Valenzuela Classics. Getting that ball to your best option.
However, on that sequence, failing to stop Alan Santos as he tried to back him down on the left side of the court. Nonoy will trigger in from the baseline here for Iloilo. Ongteco receives. 10 on the shot clock for the United Royals. Gomez. Rodriguez attacks middle. Left hand finish is good para kay Clint.
And again, ball fake.
10 puntos na sa laro para kay Clint Rodriguez. Lead of Valenzuela down to just 3. Dennis Santos failing to bring it back up to 5. That's 2 straight misses. However, on the second try, there was interference galing sa Iloilo. That's a goaltending violation against the United Royals. And so Valenzuela will get the basket.
A lucky break there for the Classics.
There was the miss by Santos. Got it back again. And then the tap by Alan Santos, triggering the whistle by our game officials to credit the basket to the Valenzuela Classic. Our officials for this game, crew chief Benjo Estroga. Umpire 1 is Jay Francisco. Umpire 2 is Alvin Susongbo. And the 4th man is Jovet Okfemia. Gab Gomez will come out in favor of Ray De La Rosa. Still 14 seconds on the shot clock for the white shirts. Rangel hands it off to Doliges. They go to their money man, Mark Nonoy. That's a screen from Santos. Nonoy blitzed, gives it up. Doliges, extra pass. De La Rosa, short on the 3. Loose ball goes to Clint. Another chance for Iloilo. Nonoy, no looks it to Rangel. But it
That was a good find.
outside in favor of Valenzuela.
Ito si Chadi needs to be ready. He was sailing down low. So it means parang indirect message na yung sinasabi mo sa teammate mo na ready ako.
Armenian rejects the screen, goes back to the right side and finishes with a finger roll. 28-21. Steady rhythm right now para sa Valenzuela. Foul from behind galing dito kay Darrell Manligues.
Do you think Darrell, Darrell one-on-one can keep it up with Mark Nonoy, no?
Oh, definitely, coach.
That's why this is a good matchup.
At least speed-wise.
Oo.
This is our play of the game brought to you by Suzuki. Going left, finishing right was Andre Armenian there para sa Valenzuela Classic.
Maganda sana kung may measurement, no? Yung speed nila without the ball and with the ball.
Yun na nga coach.
Di ba?
Sana may speedometer tayong kinapit sa parehong player bago yung laro natin.
Oo, kasi talagang iba yung bilis nitong dalawang ito eh.
Certainly. De La Rosa on the 45 cut. De La Rosa launches from the outside. That one's short. Armenian. Bounce pass to Dennis Santos. Kind of slipped from his hands there. Didn't know what he was going to do when he was going up for the shot. Nonoy locates De La Rosa. Extra to Madrigal. AJ could not hit from the outside.
0 out of 3.
Manligues out to Sumido. Sumido leans in. Both teams missing baskets here on their last few possessions. Mark Nonoy tried to spin away from Manligues. Still takes the shot anyway and makes it. What a big-time play.
Yeah, level of difficulty.
And not a lot of coaches will give you that liberty. You know, losing the basketball, recovering it, and launching a fadeaway shot despite the presence of 3 dark shirts in the vicinity.
Oh, the athleticism of Mark Nonoy, Javi. Outstanding.
28-23, under 5 minutes to play in the first half. Clint Doliges against the Bataan Risers was the huge deciding factor in that overtime period against the Risers. 7 of his 21 points came in extra period. 8 out of 12 from the field, 2 out of 3 from three-point country, plus 11 rebounds para kay Clint Doliges in that last game.
And you know, with his talent, I think that used to be that those numbers dapat yan normal yan kay Clint Doliges.
Just a pity that it wasn't really the case para kay Clint this season as he struggled with a lot of injuries this year. Tonight, Doliges once again leads the way for Iloilo with 10 points. Armenian sees De Los Santos wide open underneath the basket.
Oh, again, another setup coming from Andre Armenian. 3rd assist already in this game.
Rangel onto the right side kay Larupay. De La Rosa curls, receives the pass, no good. Larupay gets to it. Larupay couldn't finish. A long rebound goes to Andre Armenian.
Even that guy, itong si Omar Larupay, talagang I hope for next year will come back for a bigger season.
Lakap corrected from the outside and another failed entry into Chadi Rangel.
Okay yung purpose okay yung idea But again, just be positive. Alam mo yun?
Talking about positivity, well, Armenian has brought a lot of that para dito sa Valenzuela Classic at the point guard spot. locating guys like Mike De Los Santos on that last occasion. 3 out of 11 ang field goals ng Iloilo this quarter, while Valenzuela is shooting 5 out of 13. Corners set for Rivera did not end up in a conversion. Larupay against a smaller Armeñon. Larupay settles for the fall-away jumper. Wala. Avilosa contending for that offensive rebound. Gets to it. De La Rosa. Three-pointer is good. Right, De La Rosa now with 8 points in this game. More importantly, getting Iloilo to within 4 points.
You can tell yung adjustment ni Rai dun sa shooting niya in that last 3-pointer. Medyo nilakasan niya na yung flick eh. Kasi yung previously, yung 3 misses niya, halos ibinibaby niya yung kanyang shot eh.
Pero mabilis naman ang naging sagot ni Carl Brian Lacap. Omar Larupay couldn't control the offensive rebound. De Los Santos siya na nagbaba para sa Valenzuela. Lacap asking for it. Gets it. Weaving through the defense. Step through. De Los Santos. Push shot is good.
That's what you're gonna like with Mike De Los Santos. Yung mga hulog-hulog na ganyan. Sure ball sa kanya yan eh.
That's his area. 10 feet around the basket. Mike De Los Santos already with 6 points and 2 rebounds. He's perfect so far from the field.
You can admire how he positions himself down low.
Larupay, series of moves leading to that fall-away jumper. That's a miss. Another offensive rebound para dito kay Jay Javilosa. Chants from the crowd. The reason being, Micah Osita has now stood up from the bench and will now check into the game para kay Andre Armeñon.
Imagine, point guard for a center.
Yeah. Micah Osita hasn't really seen a lot of action as we take a look at a team owner of Iloilo and his better half. That's Sir JJ Javilosa of the Iloilo United Royals. His son here missing the free throw line. Once again, Sir JJ Javilosa and his wife.
And you know, Iloilo, after we being up by 8, 16 to 8, it 27 to 10 run by the Classics.
Javilosa is 0 out of 2 on that last trip. Valenzuela throws it away. Rivera not ready for that pass. Galing kay J.R. Sumido. 2 minutes and change remaining here in quarter number 2. The United Royals with a chance to cut further into this lead. Papasok ulit si Alan Martin para kay J.R. Sumido. 7-4 ang ating turnover story, plus 3 para sa United Royals in that department. One of the reasons why they're trailing here in this game against the home squad. Rodriguez out of the corner. Larupay fakes the 3, leans it closer, shot no good. Javilosa, another offensive rebound. He's had 3 in the last minute. This time he puts it back in for 2 points.
Hustle points coming from Jay Javilosa.
A minute and 30 remaining in the first half. Osita asking for it. Iloilo sticking with his zone. The cutter is Martin. He gets the pass and the score.
And you know, with Osita, being loud down low, was able to attract the defense. And because of that, they were able to get an open shot itong Valenzuela Classic.
To make matters worse for Iloilo, Clint Rodriguez turns it over there for the United Royals. Larupay will sit down. Leo De Vera will come back into the game para sa Iloilo. Lacap launches from the outside. Very confident shot coming from Carl Brian Lacap. At Mike Osita will give up the personal foul. Ang masama dito, penalty na ang Valenzuela Classic. A minute and 2 seconds to go in our second quarter. This means free throws para kay AJ Madrigal.
I just wonder also one of the big man itong Valenzuela Classic wasn't yet inserted. Itong si Ladis Epalam.
Madrigal knocks down the second as well, while Latis Lepalam is one of the tallest players of this Valenzuela squad. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Set up for Hailey Ajero. Ajero from downtown looks back, no good. Doligas with rebound number 4 in this game. Doligas hands it off to Madrigal. AJ wants a screen, gets it from De Vera. De Vera cuts through the middle of the pass coming from Gab Gomez. Leo De Vera able to get an end-one opportunity para sa Iloilo.
Great ball movement then coming from the Royals.
Almost 4 guys touching the basketball there para sa Iloilo. Leo De Vera now with a chance to complete the three-point play. He misses Osita with the rebound, but he throws it away to Jeha Velosa. Just not enough English on that reverse shot with the right. Ball poked from behind. Guard Lakap recovers. Gab Gomez is on him. 10 on the shot clock. Lakap still has it. Lakap hesitation dribble. Attacking left. Improvising with a shot. No good. Madrigal near half court. And that's going to do it for our first half of play here between Iloilo and Valenzuela.
And if you are Iloilo, if you're Job Scuba, you'll be happy how your boys finish the second quarter in this game, because they've been quiet in the middle of the first quarter up to the middle of the second quarter till nabuhay uli sila to end the second quarter with now only down by 5 points.
Dennis Santos already with 10 points in this game. 4 out of 10 from the field, including 2 out of 4 from downtown, plus 3 rebounds. What can you make so far of the performance of Dennis Santos, Coach Louie?
Again, he's needed to perform. Talagang, he's one of the reliables nitong Valenzuela Classics, and how he's playing right now will definitely help his team. He just needs to be like that hanggang sa matapos itong larong ito.
37-32 is the score. Lamang ng 5 ang Valenzuela Classic, our halftime score. Brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending GameX. Let's take a look at our teaser for our playoff season.
What a performance to close out the regular season.
Dito pa rin sa liga na tinututukan mula Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao, ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
They always wanted to push for more, and again, controllable. Kailangan yung game nila always at the highest level.
These guys are the ones na pinipilahan at inaantay ng mga fans.
Zamboanga will push. Access denied. And the bazooka is feeling it. Pampanga, hindi sila bababa dito sa number 2 sa kanilang home court advantage in the first round of the playoffs.
Chris Lalata, who gives us the throwdown.
Jumper is good.
And just like any point guard, when you have a big man running with you, give it to him. Throw it down.
Corner pocket 3 is good. Dikit pa dito sa South hindi pa sure ang home court advantage throughout the South Division playoffs for Quezon. Fuentes, yes!
That's it. We're going into overtime. Oh my goodness.
We We are excited to see the best of the best from the North and South sa ating paparating na playoffs. But of course, right now, I am joined by two very special guests. Sir Jay Havelosa, the team owner of the Iloilo United Royals. And of course, looking dapper tonight, Coach Kong Eric Martinez, the team owner of the Valenzuela Classic. Magandang gabi sa inyong dalawa. Jay, first of all, I would like to commend you on your hustle points na nakita namin nung first half. This game started well for you, pero nakita naman natin nakahabol ang Valenzuela through their aggressiveness. What would you like to see in the second half?
Ayun, I just had to show the boys na kung kaya ko, mas kaya nila. So, to win this game, we have to win the 50-50 balls. So, I hope I motivated them so we can do better in the second half kasi if we don't win that in the part of the game, we have no chance in winning. So we really have to win the hustle points.
Okay, maraming salamat, Jay. Meron ka ba mga gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
First of all, I'd like to greet my fiancée, Natalie, watching back home. And I'd like to greet Senator Manny Pacquiao. Thank you, Sen, for the MPBL. And I'd like to greet my dad, Boss JJ, my mom watching, and then my siblings watching also. And I'd like to greet Bagong Kalibo Mayor, Sir Jury Sucro, and then Iloilo Congresswoman, Jam Baronda. And I'd like to greet our sponsors, Game X Sports, Victoria Sports Tower, Jerry's Grill, and I'd like to greet everyone in Iloilo. Keep supporting the MPBL.
Right, maraming salamat once again, Jay Havelosa, the team owner of the Iloilo United Royals. Kong, good evening. What do you think you did right in that first half para makahabol ang Valenzuela Classics?
Well, when we started fielding our starters, the regular starters, and we start making stops, especially their outside shot, tapos tumatakbo kami, yun, nakabalik kami kagad. And of course, Dennis Santos had these moments hitting those shots. So, dun nakabalik kami.
Napakaganda, Kong, at sana tuloy-tuloy na nga para naman matuwa ang lahat ng tao dito sa loob ng West Arena. Kong, my favorite part, meron ka ba mga gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
Gusto nating pasalamatan ang ating mga sponsors, YPS Clothing Trading, Anytime Fitness, Valenzuela City, Accredited Wellness and Paint Clinic, VA Cargo, Metroland Builders Corporation, my wife, Dr. Catherine Martinez, my children, Yelena, Svetlana, and Oksana. Yung mga pamanghi ko nandito rin, si Ayana at si Margot, Uncle Samson Lato, tsaka yung Pablings Barbershop sa Fatima, and our main sponsor, Dynacast. At syempre, gusto kong pasalamatan ang lahat ng Valenzuelano na nandito ngayon. You know, it's a Tuesday. Martes ngayon, bukas may pasok. Pero the Valenzuela fans showed how loyal are we with our team. Puno pa rin kami. Although, hindi kasi puno dati, pero puno pa rin. Salamat mga kapwa ko Valenzuelanos. We started the last year, 3 lang ang panalo namin. Now we're hitting 13 wins and hopefully we win more. And amidst all those trials and challenges, nandito sila lagi to support the Valenzuela Classic. Salamat Valenzuelanos. Salamat sa ating mga city officials, Mayor Wes Gatchalian and the entire city of Valenzuela. Salamat. And keep on supporting, especially the playoffs. Umaasa pa rin kami, aabot kami sa playoffs. Keep on supporting the #1 basketball league in the country today, the #1 league, MPBL.
Right, maraming salamat for that heartfelt message and of course for always shouting out na tayo ang #1 league dito sa bansa. Maraming salamat, Coach Kong Eric Martinez, the team owner of the Valenzuela Classics. Magbabalik po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Halftime now between the Valenzuela Classic and the Iloilo United Royals. The score is 37-32 in favor of the home squad. And so far, we are still here at the West Arena in Valenzuela City. The Classic trying to improve their bid to make the playoffs in the Northern Division, not if Iloilo can help it.
Yes, Javi, and if you look at the field goals, talagang medyo maganda itong laban na to. Itong Valenzuela winning by just 1%, shooting the ball better just by 1%, 37% compared to the 36% ng Iloilo. Pero free throws, ito still perfect from the line itong Valenzuela. Inside points plus 6 itong Valenzuela, but ito yung bench points ang naging istorya talaga na laro. At start, it was Iloilo holding that lead till that bench mob came and gave itong Valenzuela ng kalamangan.
That was anchored by guys like Dennis Santos and Daryl Manligues para dito sa kupunan ni Congressman Eric Martinez. They opted to go with an all Valenzuela 5 to start the game, but that bench really turned the tide to their side in that first quarter after Iloilo was able to start the game up by 6, 14-8. But that changed in the second half of the first quarter. In fact, they led by 1 at the end of the first 10 minutes, and they've been leading ever since. Doliguez missing from the outside. He's joined by Mark Nonoy, Alan Santos, Ray De La Rosa, and Jerome Teco to begin things here in the second half para kay Coach Japs Kuwan.
Oo. And for Valenzuela, no, Sans Andre Armenion, this is the 4 that gave them yung kalamangan. Itong combination ni Daryl Manligues, Dennis Santos, Mark Montuano, and Rick Bugsang.
Elia Hero ang pumalit dyan kay Andre Armenion, hoping to get some outside shooting here in this quarter para dito sa Valenzuela Classic.
Oo, siguro game management na lang kasi Andre Armenion played extended minutes in that first half.
Armenion had 11 minutes of gameplay in the first half. Ongteco, napalakas ang tira galing sa labas. Manligues gets it to the corner. Haley Ajero fakes the shot. Montuano, catch and shoot. That's money para kay Mark Montuano.
Oh, ang ganda ng spot-up shot ni Mark Montuano. Kumbaga sa bilyar, yung pocketing niya, galing eh. And this guy has really been struggling. Itong si Mark Nonoy in this game.
Nonoy so far only good for 2 points sa laro na to para sa Iloilo.
And the level of difficulty sa 2 points ni Mark Nonoy na yun.
He's only had 3 attempts in this game. Dennis Santos looking to increase his total there para sa Valenzuela. On the other side, the finish on the fast break para kay Clint Doliguez.
Oo, a touchdown pass coming from Mark Nonoy.
Manligues setting up the offense here para sa Valenzuela. They go to Dennis Santos. Marked here by Clint Doliguez. Pocket pass to Rivog Sang off the glass and in. Perfect two-man game para sa Valenzuela. 41-34. More than 2 minutes gone by here in the third. Montuano intercepts the pass. 3-on-2 break. Santos leaves it for Montuano. Last minute dish to his big man.
You know what I like there is Dennis Santos attacking strong first to the basket, then giving that pass to Mark Montuano in the last second.
He attracted the defense first, got it out of the picture. They are featured here in our fast break of the game, brought to you by Sports Max, powered by Playmax, the official online entertainment partner of the MPBL. A win to the max. Dennis Santos and Mark Montuano, the stars here of the show for the Valenzuela Classic. Montuano, 20-footer, no good. De La Rosa brings it up, stops on a dime. 3-pointer, no good. Ugsang with the board.
Oo, nag-i-start na naman mag-build up yung kalamangan itong Classic in this game.
Elia Hero couldn't hit from the left corner. 43-34. United Royals looking to get a win on the road tonight. But Martin Nonoy still could not get a rhythm here para sa United Royals.
A missed layup, a missed three-pointer, still firing blanks itong si Mark Nonoy.
Ugsang will try from the outside. That one's short. Rebound falls right into the hands of Dennis Santos. Ugsang faces up this time just below the 3-point line. Try to kiss it off the glass. Linua. Nonoy. Fall away jumper. That's a turnaround para kay Mark Nonoy.
Kailangan yata puro turnaround basket na yung gawin ni Mark Nonoy. Kasi yung 4 points niya, parehong turnaround baskets eh.
Puro mahihirap pa,
Puro
coach.
mahihirap eh.
They're still staring at the 7-point deficit here. Talking about Iloilo. Ajero comes out of the elevator. Well covered by the Iloilo defense. The fake by Santos. Almost a steal completed now by Iloilo. And Nonoy looks like there's something hurting sa kanyang left leg. Doliguez couldn't hit on the finger roll. Now comes Valenzuela. Santos, change of hands. Couldn't finish with the left. We go to the other side. Alan Santos trying to seal Ugsang. Mark Nonoy is down now on that Iloilo sideline.
Oo, yung hawak niya yung hip niya. Yung left side hip niya. Let's see, I think that doon sa collision nila eh, on that
mukhang hindi niya may bend dito eh.
Oo.
Had to be held up by a couple of his teammates. We hope that Mark Nonoy will be okay. Iloilo badly needs him if they are to get a victory here over Valenzuela. Ayun, no, pagkakuha niya ng bola, coach, naramdaman niya na.
He's all alone there. Parang pulled muscle yan. Sa masakit yan, yung pinaka-sensitive na part ng hip mo. Ayun yung pinaka-sensitive na part, yung side na yan eh.
And that's on his strong leg, coach, yung left. Montuano couldn't finish inside para sa Valenzuela. AJ Madrigal has come in for Mark Nonoy. Avilosa offers the screen. Di nagkaintindihan doon si Madrigal tsaka Avilosa. Armenion leaves it. Ugsang will jam it home!
And again, we're talking about this guy. His health and his capability. Etong si Ugsang.
He's featured here in our play of the game, brought to you by Suzuki. Andre Armenion, so unselfish, leaving it for his big man who was trailing the play. Ugsang has always been very athletic, pero hindi pa yata tayo nakakita ng salpak galing kay Ugsang until now. That definitely will boost his confidence here in this game, and also the lead for Valenzuela. This is back to a 9-point advantage for the Classic. The remaining game for the Valenzuela Classic is a game against the Marikina Shoemasters that will happen on September 28 dito rin sa West Arena, kanilang home court. So definitely gonna expect more Valenzuelanos to troop down over here to the West Arena to support Valenzuela in their last game. They make it to the playoffs or not, it's still gonna be a full house, I assume, para sa Valenzuela in that game against Marikina.
And you know, si Coach Kong Eric just trying to get the most help for his team. And again, this team, talaga namang alam naman natin, talagang ang laki ng, it is a breakout season for Team Valenzuela. They were able to get back to their winning ways na alam naman natin, ayun talaga yung brand nitong organization na ito.
From only 3 wins last year, Kong Eric Martinez was very proud to announce that they're already up to 13 wins this season, gunning for wins 14 and 15 sa kanilang huling dalawang laro here against Iloilo and Marikina on Saturday.
At may pag-asa pang makapasok sa Final 8.
Brian Lacap is scoring once again para dito sa Valenzuela. Classic Lacap with 7 points in this game. Leo De Vera back inside for Iloilo. Sets a screen there for AJ Madrigal. That option is not open. De Vera receives, launches. Three-pointer no good. Ugsang with rebound number 8 in this game.
And no signs of slowing down para dito kay Ugsang.
Santos, a few feet from behind the three-point line. Wala yan. Gomez leading the break here for Iloilo. That's a foul against Valenzuela. Their first team foul here in the third quarter. We'd like to greet a belated happy birthday to our tech crew, Patrick Anthony Santos. Celebrated his birthday yesterday. Belated happy birthday, Pat. And of course, we also would like to say hi to Andre Dada of the Bulacan Cuyas, as well as his girlfriend, Shana Jurado, watching right now. And to everybody watching on MPTV Channel 98, on Signal Satellite Channel 53, on the Pilipinas Live app, as well as on our Facebook and YouTube channels. Avelosa lost it underneath. Montuano clears it for Valenzuela.
Ball slip.
Lacap forward inside. Rivok Sang is now with 8 points in this game.
Again, just playing unconscious. Rim running, getting himself available for the pass. And second time already, able to finish with a basket.
Larupay is down. Feeling some pain as well in that hip area, it seems. Dun sa left side din, sa bandang likod.
Oo.
Almost the same area where Mark Nonoy was holding his leg earlier.
Oo, yung hand check niya nataon eh. On back down, yun.
And that arm bar, that elbow, did him in. And Larupay,
at medyo mararamdaman mo yun eh.
He's actually had his fair share of injuries this year. That's why he hasn't been in the lineup for Iloilo a lot dito sa ating pang-anim na taon.
At talaga, ayun yung injury niya, yung likod niya. It's the back injury that talaga that's really been bothering him in this season.
Great to see him standing on his own power right now. Being huddled now by Coach Jap Skuan on that Iloilo sideline. Currently down by 11 points, 49-38 ang kanilang kupunan. 3 minutes still to play here in the third quarter. Still anybody's ball game here, but Valenzuela looking like they're in full control so far here.
Oo naman, and doing it on the defensive end. We're down to the last 3 minutes, 3 seconds nitong third quarter. Etong Iloilo is only held down to just 6
review,
points.
it was an unsportsmanlike foul, number 24.
Upon review, it's
Dennis
an unsportsmanlike foul laban
contact.
kay Dennis Santos due to excessive hard contact. Larupay will be taking 2 free throws. Plus ball possession para sa Iloilo United Royals. Larupay is still scoreless in this game, but he does have 6 rebounds. Iloilo is now 4 out of 10 from the free throw line sa ating laro. There you see Dennis Santos. Inupo muna siya dito ni Congressman Eric Martinez. 2 for 2 para kay Omar Larupay. A chance for a 4-point swing, maybe even a 5-point stretch in this possession for Iloilo if they could score on a 3-pointer. Gab Gomez, he has taken turns with Ray De La Rosa manning the point guard spot for Iloilo in this game. Larupay attacks hard to the basket and finishes at the cup.
Just maybe the spark na kailangan itong Iloilo to get back yung flow ng game nila kasi they've been looking for it, Javi, pero hindi nila makuha talaga.
4 straight points galing kay Omar Larupay after he was hit by Dennis Santos. 2 free throws and then this basket para kay Omar Larupay, giving Iloilo just this 7-point deficit to come back from against Valenzuela. 2 minutes and 49 to go in the third. Presenting our Suzuki muscular and sporty fans of the game, just like the Avenus. Do more and achieve more with the muscular and sporty scooter from Suzuki. The Avenus, oras na para magmotor. Live na live ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino dito sa West Arena in Valenzuela City, the basketball capital of the Philippines. Almost a full house here on a Tuesday night to witness this game between Valenzuela and Iloilo. Earlier, the Abra Weavers dominated the Bicolandia Oragons in our first game. In our second match, the Pangasinan Heatwaves were able to get the victory against the Sarangani Marlins in a battle of teams out of playoff contention. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. This is Javi Palanya, joined by Coach Louie Gonzalez and Ms. Mika Abisamis.
So let's see how the Classics will respond of this timeout.
Lock-up met by the defense of De Vera after the switch by Javelosa. Jay gets the steal. Larupay will pull back, seeing that there are no numbers for the United Royals.
And you know, the move of Coach Japs Guan to put in etong si Omar Larupay in the 3 spot has paid dividends for Iloilo.
High looper of a 3-point shot galing kay Leo De Vera will miss. And despite that, there were claps from Coach Japs and Coach Mac from that Iloilo sideline because Valenzuela gave up a foul on the rebounds play. That's why the United Royals will retain possession with a fresh 14 on their shot clock. Madrigal to trigger in. Javelosa is asking for it against De Los Santos. 2 lefties here inside. Jay could not capitalize with that hook shot.
And you're gonna like the energy. Okay, it's been in the DNA of Leo De Vera, that energy. Okay, always crashing the board, always playing aggressive. At ito yung kailangan ng Iloilo right now to get back in this game.
Especially without Mark Nonoy, who we still don't have an update from yet to what extent his injury is so far.
But we see him from here. But he's trying to stand up. Okay, they're trying to check if he can still come back. And that's a big one coming from Gab Gomez.
Gab Gomez may not be very spectacular in terms of the plays that he makes para dito sa Iloilo, but simple and steady. That's the way to go here para kay Gab Gomez.
Smart player also.
Of course, coming from Coach Tab's system in Ateneo, Gab Gomez deciding to turn pro early in his career. This free throw brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas.
Ito naman, I think this year, parang transition year para kay Gab Gomez. And definitely, I see a lot of from this kid pagdating natin sa 7th season.
4 na lang ang lamang dito ng Valenzuela. There's a whistle away from the ball. Referee Benji Estroga signaling something from the baseline. There's a pull, a hold against Omar Larupay. Una pa lang yan, laban kay Larupay. Rivog Sang will come back in para kay Bart Montuano. Faster 5 on the floor here para sa Valenzuela. Chadi Rangel papasok rin para sa Iloilo. A minute and 27 to go here in the third quarter.
Good cut.
Armenion making the cut, getting bumped by Gomez. 2 former Blue Eagles. But Armenion getting the better of that matchup there against Gab Gomez.
I like the timing of this play.
He waited for Gomez to look away. That's the moment he made his pursuit to the basketball, going for that cut inside. Andre Armenion getting 3 points the old-fashioned way here. But Armenion fails to do so, could not complete the bonus on the free throw. 6 points in the game para kay Andre Armenion. Anin din ang lamang dito ng Valenzuela. Gomez gets away from Armenion. Rangel finishes on the left side.
Finally, a finish of a cut coming from Chadi Rangel. I think around 3-4 times it happened in the first half that he wasn't able to complete.
And also a rare catch on the drop pass by Chadi Rangel in this game. Rangel switches on to Armenion. Ugsang was left with the basketball. Rangel hustling for it. So does Larupay. Larupay secures it for Iloilo.
Oh, what about Omar Larupay in this quarter, Javi? Talagang doing everything.
Larupay attacks middle. Floats it up. Blocked upstairs by Ugsang. Rangel also providing some quality plays here for Iloilo, Coach Louie.
Again, not playing it safe. Ito yung nakita natin with the adjustment with the Royals na hindi na sila nag-settle for outside shot. Instead, sina-challenge na nila yung defense itong Valenzuela down low.
Rangel makes the first free throw, brings Iloilo to within 3 points. 33 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
And because of that, etong Iloilo, being aggressive in the basket, they get more opportunities dun sa free throw line.
Ugsang now with 10 rebounds in this game, 2 points away from a double-double. About a 7-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Martin makes a pocket pass to Ugsang.
Ang ganda ng pasensya ng Valenzuela in that last play.
That set for them, Coach, has been working number of times in this game.
Especially if you have agile big men. Talaga itong si Ugsang, he runs the screen and he runs the roll. And with that, magkakaroon talaga ng separation that creates opportunity para sa inyo.
9 points now in the game para kay Ugsang. He is 1 point away from notching a double-double. Ugsang in their last game was only good for 6 points, but he did have 11 rebounds. 53-48 last shot time. Ugsang only averaging 4.3 points per game this season. 5 seconds to go. Gab Gomez still with it. De Vera running start to it. Stolen away by De Los Santos. The heave. That's not going to count. And the third quarter comes to a close here between Valenzuela and Iloilo.
And Valenzuela still holding to a 4-point lead in that even if Iloilo had a big third quarter.
These are the highlights of the game brought to you by SIP Plus, the official hydration partner of the MPBL. Elevate your hydration. Dennis Santos, Mark Montuano, Ugsang, all these guys chipping in to the cause of the Valenzuela Classic. But Omar Larupay igniting a stretch for the Iloilo United Royals that cut the lead of Valenzuela and made this game a lot more competitive between these two squads. The score 52-48 at the end of 3 quarters here between Valenzuela and Iloilo. We're still live here from the West Arena in Valenzuela City. 10 minutes to go, 30 minutes down, 52-48. Our third quarter score brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending GameX. Fourth quarter now underway here between Valenzuela and Iloilo. This is Javi Balanya, joined by Coach Louie Gonzalez and Miss Mika Abesamis. Almost a turnover by the Classic here to begin their possession. 10 seconds now remaining on their shot clock. Alan Martin with it. Santos now. 3 seconds on their 24. He had the launch. Ray De La Rosa is back inside para kay Coach Japs Kuwan. Leo De Vera offering the top ball screen. De La Rosa kicks it out to Doliguez.
Oo. And you know, because of that big third quarter by Omar Larupay, fresh na papasok. Ito nga si Ray De La Rosa at Clint Doliguez.
Larupay though still in the game, and he draws another foul here against Valenzuela. You just saw the quarter scoring on your screens earlier. It was 16-all deadlock in that third quarter, Coach Louie, after Valenzuela was able to outscore itong Iloilo by 4 in that second period.
At actually, it was a 12-6 quarter in favor of Valenzuela at one point. Till Iloilo make that run, kaya they were able to steal that quarter from Valenzuela.
Larupay missing on his first free throw. He's 2 out of 3. 5 points in 9 rebounds in the game para kay Omar Larupay. 53-49. Armenion lost it. Doliguez now has Lakap in front of him. De La Rosa on the left side. De La Rosa will go for the easy banker.
Back-to-back turnovers. 3 turnovers committed by the Classics.
And that's just over a minute gone by here in the fourth quarter. Daryl Manliguez checking in now para kay Alan Martin.
And they need to keep in mind, itong yung last win ng Iloilo, in the same manner, talagang they were trailing the whole entire game till that big fourth quarter.
Trailed by as much as 15 in the first half. Talagang sinagalang nila ng sinagayon, Coach.
And you know, ang magandang ginagawa ng Iloilo right now is collective effort, kaya nakakabalik sila sa larong ito.
Manliguez had to improvise. Linawayan. Dennis Santos with the offensive rebound. Armenion says, let's recycle.
Ang layo ng take-off ni Daryl dun.
Parang di pa nga sa sure, Coach, kung ititira niya o hindi. Manliguez, naubusan ng oras doon ng Valenzuela. And that's something you would hope would not happen when you have 2 point guards on the floor in Andre Armenion and Darren Manliguez.
That's their responsibility. Actually, I thought si Daryl talagang ititira niya na after that missed jump nung defender niya Pero opted to pass it to Armenion.
11-10 is our turnover story. Iloilo up by 1 in that department. Doliguez nakahanap ng butas, and that bounces in for Clint Doliguez. Just a simple drive here. This is something that Doliguez has done his entire career, from high school to college to the pros. Clint Doliguez has always made it work coming from that elbow. More on Clint Doliguez from his Mika Bisamis.
Actually, I will be talking about Mark Nonoy. Javi, he's not doing so well. Masakit daw ang left part ng hip niya because of what happened earlier. Unfortunately, hindi na daw muna siya makakabalik for this game. But on the other side of the bench, the first playoff stint of Dennis Santos was with the Bulacan Cuyas in 2019, worked alongside Taganas and Siruma in the front line. At present, he serves as the spark plug of the Classics. He knows when he is needed. Although he was catching his breath while I was talking to him, he acknowledges the fact that there is a need to do more in this game to hopefully get his second playoff stint. Javi and Coach Louie.
Maraming salamat. Well, that's terrible news for Iloilo fans, not having Mark Nonoy check back into the game. They would definitely use his scoring here in this close game against the Valenzuela Classic. Daryl Manliguez, meanwhile, while Miko was reporting, able to knock down a 3-point shot plus get a foul on Chadi Rangel. He completes the rare 4-point play opportunity, bringing Valenzuela back up by 3, and he gets a steal here on De La Rosa. The big pocket and the score in transition for Daryl Manliguez. That's 6 straight points for Manliguez.
You know, after Iloilo able to get that 1-point lead, itong si Daryl Manliguez came into the rescue.
A 6-0 blast. Personally, for Daryl Manliguez, De La Rosa, not really a natural point guard, getting stolen there by Daryl Manligues, and Manligues finishing the play after knocking down 4 points. Manligues now with 10 in the ball game. 7 steals para sa Valenzuela Classic against the 5 of the United Royals. Doliguez settles for the outside jumper, no good. Gomez does the same. It's short as well para dito kay Gav Gomez. A 3-point shooting hasn't really been a strength of both squads sa ating laro. In fact, we've only had 7 3-point makes between these two squads sa ating laro.
Oo, totoo yan. And again, it's really the personnel playing right now, because most of these guys, kay Sans Dennis Santos, they love to attack. Itong guards ng Valenzuela, they love to create. Pero sa akin, right now, ang pinaka-importanting player for Valenzuela, aside from this guy, ay si Ribong Sang. Talagang extended minutes, played almost the entire second half right now.
Oh, look at Manligues trying to soar for that rebound. Dalawang Iloilo player nag-agawan doon, but the United Royals still clear it. Alan Santos got the step on the defense, but good thing Gab Gomez was there to put it back in. Nobody boxing him out.
Good trail job there coming from Gab Gomez.
59-56.
Oo. Alam mo, crucial itong taong to, itong si Andre Armenian, to set up yung kanyang teammate.
Montuano gets Santos up in the air, but Montuano could not capitalize. Armenian gets it back out. Santos, catch, set, fire, bullseye!
That's big.
Quickly on the other side, Madrigal gets the foul plus the basket. No, he almost walked there. That last play, talking about AJ Madrigal. And he gets the 4th foul on. Was it Dennis Santos?
No, it's Andre Armenian. Okay, Dennis Santos is here.
Armenian getting his 4th personal foul. Madrigal at the line for 1 more. Madrigal could not complete the 3-point play. 62-58. Manligues brings it across for Valenzuela. Armenian on the left side. Open play here for Valenzuela. Santos coming through the middle. Doliguez is on him. Almost a strip by Clint. Santos will launch from the outside. Missing everything there was Dennis Santos.
Ball did not return in with Daryl Manligues' hand. I think he's the best option right now.
Gomez making Manligues work on defense. Santos stretches and scores.
A great steal and flash play coming from the Royals.
62-60. Back and forth we're going here in the 4th quarter. Are now approaching the halfway point. Armenian. De Vera switches on him. Manligues now with the basketball. He wants a clear out against Gomez. Crossover to the left. Leaves it for Montuano. Montuano, the fake. Gets Santos in the air and got the foul, I think, on Leo De Vera.
No foul, it's just basket count.
All right.
And again, put the ball in the hands of Daryl Manligues.
He made the right decision there. Everybody thought he was going up for that shot. It's a goaltend against Iloilo. So no foul called against the United Royals. Even if Montuano was asking for it and was telling our referees that he might have been hit on that shot. Exactly 5 minutes to go here in the 4th. Gomez will organize here for the United Royals. Manligues on him. Santos will not settle for the outside shot. He'll take it to the post. Gets it over Ugsang on the reverse but could not finish. A foul given up by Alan Santos. Wala pa sa penalty dito ang Iloilo. That's only their 2nd team foul. But it looks like our referees will be reviewing that last play. And there was the rebound by Lakap, and then Santos was trying to get a strip there. 4 minutes and 40 to play in this game. Our officials just ruling it a regular foul against Alan Santos.
Just the second team foul nitong United Royals.
Naghihinayang si Alan dun sa kanyang last attempt. He got Rivogsang left behind on the right side of the basket and was able to get an opportunity. Natamaan dun si Lakap sa katawan. But he was going for the ball. And mukhang wala namang intention to hurt si Alan Santos.
Tinaasan
last
ng
play.
kamay.
Yeah. Valenzuela's turn to extend their lead. Arbenion, Lakap, Montuano, Ugsang, and Manligas, the 5 on the floor for Congressman Eric Martinez. Lakap gets Gomez in the air. Lakap loses it. Arbenion tries to dive for it. It will go to Iloilo.
You know, yung activity ni Andre, no, it can make you or break you. At ito yung nangyayari sa kanya in this fourth quarter.
Oh, look what we're seeing here, Coach. Mark Nonoy back in the game for Iloilo. Prior to contrary report from Ms. Minka Abisamis, Mark Nonoy is gonna gamble on his left hip here in the last 4 minutes and change of this game to try and help Iloilo get a victory. Larumay gets his own miss. Larupay was pushed out of bounds. Our referee is not calling any foul. It will go the way of Valenzuela.
Nagpalamig lang sa kamalasan si Mark Nonoy.
Well, let's see kung effective nga yun.
Oo, kasi he's been struggling. He's been firing blanks.
You see also behind that Iloilo bench, Gwen Capasso out for this game para sa Iloilo. Arbenion dribbles it off his foot. That's another turnover for Valenzuela. It's these kinds of unforced turnovers that have helped Iloilo have an opportunity to make this game even closer.
Again, it's a story of make or break for Andre Arbenion. He's doing the right thing, setting up his teammate. Pero yung costly turnovers, yung mga fouls niya, a point always for Iloilo.
Nonoy showing no signs of being hurt. Drives inside, draws the contact, kisses it off the glass, gets the basket, and one opportunity for Mark Nonoy.
And you know, kasi minsan talaga may mga players na an incident happened, but naging useful pa kasi medyo nagsettle sila. Nagsettle down sila.
This free throw brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Di nga lang na kompleto ni Mark Nonoy ang kanyang 3-point play. Iloilo down 64-62. Lakap drives to his strong side. Santos pulls back a bit. Montuano hands it back off to Dennis. Dennis Santos with a hand in his face. No bounce. The ball is up in the air. It ends up with Chadi Rangel. Kamalas pa dito ang Valenzuela. May foul na may tatawag laban kay Brian Lakap. Penalty na ang Classic.
And again, the United Royals, the grit that the resiliency nitong United Royals players, especially itong sa akin, impress ako dun sa second half ni Omar Larupay, Javi.
Larupay was the one who started that third quarter run for Iloilo. Just when we thought Valenzuela was going to break the game wide open.
You know, he is all over.
Free throw story though for Iloilo. That's now 9 out of 20 after the miss by Rangel. Rangel, I believe, is 1 out of 4 from the free throw line sa ating laro. Make that 1 out of 5 right now. He could have tied the game there on that last trip. At Iloilo will stay down by 2. Manligues has De Vero on him. Manligues will try to take advantage of the foot speed. Ugsang with the offensive rebound. Got hit there. At last touch was on Iloilo.
Oo. Again, keeping it alive for his team. Itong si Reeve Ugsang.
The shot attempt by Manligues did not hit the rim, so shot clock will not reset. It will stay at 6 seconds here for Valenzuela.
The last baseline out of bounds play nitong Valenzuela, they were able to convert. So let's see if they can replicate.
Montuano pops out. Santos does the same. Larupa is on him. Rangel switches on to Dennis. Santos, high looper. That's short. De Vera almost got to it. Good thing Mark Nonoy was there to recover. Nonoy speeding his way into the front court. The adjustment and the score para kay Mark Nonoy.
Again, a renewed Mark Nonoy just entered the ball game.
We're all tied up at 64 here.
4 points right away.
Just when we thought Nonoy wasn't able to get back into the game, he defies all odds here. Check this out again. Look how fast he gets into their front court. Malayo yung naging takeoff niya, coach, but no problem because he could hang in the air for quite some time.
Medyo bumagal eh. Kaya mas nakukuha niya na yung timing niya eh.
Mas kontrolado niya na rin.
Mas kontrolado na.
Manligues matched up here against Gab Gomez. He lost it. Ball ends up in the hands of Iloilo. Mark Nonoy against Andre Armenion. The double from Daryl Manligues comes. There's a foul against Valenzuela. If it's on Armenion, that's his 5th. And that's it for Andre Armenion. That's 1 point guard short right now for Congressman Eric Martinez. They have no other choice but to sub him out. Cap and toga moment para kay Andre Armenion.
And double black eye. Alam mo yun, they're already in the penalty. So which means 2 free throws for Mark Nonoy. And nawala pa si Andre Armenion sa equation.
They put Mark Nonoy on the line. Nonoy makes the first free throw.
Now he may ito, last 5 points ng United Royals came in from that guy.
Armenion comes out of the game with 6 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. Mark Nonoy fails to barge into double figures with that missed free throw, but Larupay keeps it alive para sa Iloilo. Nonoy from behind the 3-point arc knocks it down. That's a trifecta para kay Mark Nonoy as we enter the final 2 minutes of this one, brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending GameX, 2-man game between Nonoy and Chadi Rangel. Mark Nonoy, nothing but nylon from the outside.
It's the Nonoy run ang nangyari sa atin in this almost end ng ating fourth quarter.
Giving the United Royals a 4-point cushion as we head into this timeout. 1 minute and 58 remaining in this game. Let's take an update on our player matchup between Clint Doliges and Mark Montuano. Both of these guys, coach, have gave significant impacts for their respective squads sa laro na to, but Doliges winning the individual matchup here with 15 points.
And Mark Montuano, after starting strong in the first 3 quarters, been quiet in the fourth. Mas kailangan siya. I don't know if it's the touches. The touches were limited, pero he really needs to make his presence felt.
Let's see, he has 1 minute and 58 to still prove himself in this game and hopefully gift the victory to the Valenzuelanos, who have trooped on over here to the West Arena in Valenzuela City in hopes of seeing them make the playoffs. They need this victory to be able to boost their chances to tie Quezon City and Rizal at 14 and 13. There seems to be a stoppage here. We're going to take a short break once again as our officials try to sort some things out. Mark Nonoy and the Iloilo United Royals ahead by 4 points after being down a majority of the third quarter. We have 1:58 remaining here in this game. Dennis Santos from the outside, bullseye!
Oh, what a play coming from Valenzuela.
Dennis Santos now with 16 points dito sa ating laro. 68-67, Valenzuela forces a stop. Lock up with want to take his time. Santos, fly-by move. That one's short. Gomez taps it to the wrong man. Manliguez has it. Up the glass, it's in. Valenzuela is back up by 1. 69-68.
What a comeback.
Off of the timeout. 5 straight points coming from these classic players. Manliguez making the kick out. Dennis Santos priming himself up for that outside shot, knocking it down. And then on the ensuing possession, Montuano losing it. Manliguez at the right place at the right time, bringing this place back up alive after it was stunned earlier when Iloilo took the lead. 1:27 still to go. Valenzuela has come alive once again after Iloilo took the advantage. Dennis Santos, Daryl Manliguez, Rivog Sang combining for 38 points in this game to be able to keep their hopes for a playoff spot alive in the Northern Division.
Again, it's expected. We know that we're witnessing right now a team that wanted to finish the tournament on a high note. At itong Valenzuela naman, they know that their backs are against the wall. So they're gonna fight it out every inch sa court na ito.
1:27 to go. Chadi Rangel hands it off to Mark Nonoy. He's had 5 straight points here as his comeback has made Iloilo grab back the lead. And does so right now, the United Royals getting it back with Leo De Vera getting a putback.
And you're gonna love how both teams respond of timeouts, Javi.
70-69, the United Royals back in the driver's seat. They get the steal. Mark Nonoy demanding that basketball. Under a minute to play here in the fourth quarter.
This is gonna be crucial.
Hold on to your seats. Mark Nonoy fouled there by Daryl Manligues. Valenzuela has been in the penalty for quite some time here in the fourth quarter. That's going to go against Daryl Manligues.
Oo.
Manligues also with 5 fouls. That's the second point guard graduated in this game para sa Valenzuela.
Ang question ko dito, nagamit na ba ng Valenzuela yung kanilang challenge, Javi?
I don't think so. I don't think we've seen a challenge from Valenzuela in this game. Coach Zapskuan has used his challenge, but Valenzuela has not yet. I think they will use their challenge here.
Ayan.
And Congressman Eric Martinez has now signaled a challenge para dito sa last foul call on Daryl Manligues. It's going to be very crucial here, especially since Manligues has made a lot of big plays for Valenzuela down the stretch.
Oo, totoo yan. And especially him being out, wala nang may iwan na mag-create. Si Brian Lakap na lang.
A challenge right now. We'll take a short break. Malalaman natin ang desisyon ng ating mga referees when we come back.
The challenge of Valenzuela Classic Dynacast was unsuccessful. Manligues.
Unsuccessful challenge for Congressman Eric Martinez, Coach Alden Morante, and the Valenzuela Classic. Tingnan ulit natin yon. An obvious contact there exhibited by Daryl Manligues.
That reach in.
He was in pure disbelief. But of course, who wouldn't be if it was going to be your 5th personal foul? Mark Nonoy at the free throw line, making his first charity. There you see was JJ Havelosa and his wife, the team owners of the Iloilo United Royals. Medyo kinakabahan pa sila dito. This is still anybody's ball game. Mark Nonoy earlier injured a left area of his hip. Sa bandang, was that the second quarter, Coach? Bandang second quarter. And then, bumalik lang siya dito sa ating fourth quarter. Mika actually already reported na hindi na siya babalik sa laro na to. But Mark Nonoy felt the need to come back to help his squad get this advantage right now. 39 seconds, they're up by 3.
And you know, he has the 10 out of the 12 points scored by nitong Iloilo.
Leo De Vera gives up the foul on Gian Rivera, who was cutting towards the basket. That's number 4 against Leo De Vera. Gian Rivera hasn't got to the line in this game. This is his first trip to the free throw stripe sa ating laro. 12 out of 25 para sa Iloilo. Valenzuela is 9 out of 11 after that miss by Gian Rivera.
Just the second miss.
What a time to miss free throws here para sa Valenzuela.
Especially itong si Rivera na known for as a 3-point shooter.
He misses both. Larupay gets the rebound para sa Iloilo. Dangerous pass caught by Mark Nonoy. De Vera is all alone on the other side, but Mark Nonoy still has it. Mark Nonoy, dipsy-do, no good. 15 seconds left. Montuano with the basketball. Lakap has to launch. Three-pointer, wala. Larupay clears it. 5 seconds left, and that's it. Iloilo will run away with the victory here on Valenzuela's home court.
What a comeback. What a comeback. When you talk about comeback, hindi lang comebacking team comebacking player in this game. Itong kay Mark Nonoy really is a different animal. After hurting himself, Okay, tapos doon, gustong bumalik, ginustong bumalik. And siya pa yung nagpanalo para sa Iloilo United Royals.
They play spoilers to Valenzuela's hope for a playoff bid this season. This effectively puts the Classic out of the running for the 8th spot in the Northern Division, which leaves Rizal and Quezon City in contention for that last spot in the North. Our best player of the game brought to you by Daily Fantasy. Dito sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Sino pa ba, Coach? Kundi si Mark Nonoy.
Oh, scored 10 in the last 12 points nitong Iloilo United Royals. They were down 4, 60-64 till Mark Nonoy had that 8-0 run by himself. So, wala na tayong ibang pagpipilian pa, Javi.
Just when we thought Mark Nonoy wasn't going to be able to return in this game, he makes a triumphant comeback to this game and gives a victory to Iloilo against Valenzuela, 72-69. Our final score brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending GameX. Our Daily Fantasy Best Player is with Mika Besames.
Maraming salamat. Kasama ko nga ngayon ang Daily Fantasy Best Player of this game, ang nagbalik fourth quarter. Walang iba kung hindi si Mark Nonoy. Mark, nag-usap tayo kanina. Sabi mo sa akin, mukhang hindi na ako makakabalik. Medyo masakit yung hip mo, pero para kang na-resurrect nung fourth quarter and you ended with 14 points.
Siguro, number one, na-feel ko yung mga teammates ko gusto lumaban eh. Yun nga, sabi namin ilang games na lang yung natira sa atin. Kumbaga, mag-e-end up tayo ng season in a way, winning state, ganun. Para, yun nga, sabi ko, may iniinda talaga ako, pero sabi ko, kaya ko to kasi kailangan nila ako, kumbaga, ganun. So, yun nga, nakapag-contribute ako and then nanalo kami.
Mark, mula nung nakabalik ka dito sa Iloilo, talagang tumulong ka maipanalo ang mga laban nyo dramatically. What a way to end your MPBL stint.
Sobrang saya, yun nga, sobrang saya kasi kahit pa paano natulungan ko yung Iloilo bumalik sa winning track. I hope na maging better team pa sila next season.
Napakaganda niyan, Mark. Napakagandang niyang sinabi mo. Meron ka ba mga gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
Yun nga, nagpapasalamat kami sa Bagong Kalibo, kay Boss J, Boss JJ, GameX Sports, sobrang thank you. Tsaka Victoria, sobrang thank you sa pagsuporta sa amin. Ayun nga, binabati ko yung family ko na sa Negros at Santos Catering. Happy birthday, Japit Panaligan!
Maraming salamat. Once again, our Daily Fantasy Best Player of this game is Mark Nonoy. Sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Javi and Coach Louie.
Maraming salamat, Mika. Congratulations again to Mark Nonoy and the Iloilo United Royals for making that triumphant comeback against the Valenzuela Classic. Our games on Friday happening at the Caloocan Sports Complex. At 4 o'clock p.m., the Bacolod City of Smiles will be facing the Imus Agimat. At 6 o'clock p.m., this is going to be a very important matchup between the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards and the Pasay Voyagers. And at 8 o'clock p.m., another game with playoff implications, at least for the Caloocan Batang Kankalu, as they defend their home floor against the league-leading San Juan Knights. Thank you so much for joining us here at the West Arena. For my partner, Coach Louie Gonzalez, our courtside reporter, Ms. Mika Besames, and for all the hardworking men and women of our production team, this has been Javi Palanya saying good night from Valenzuela City. Ito po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino.
Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan.